Welcome to the general love reading for the mid-month for the sign of Libra. Okay, let's see how things are going for you. You know, in your month reading, you were having, of course, some problems with your person because a big majority of you were living at a distance from each other. You both built your life. The other person also had their life. So you were kind of like finding out, can this work? How can we do this? How can we actually come together in this connection to find more balance, stableness, and love? So let's just see what the divine wants to show. I'm going to put the cards out. So for the reading, to start off, using the Rider-Waite cards, guys, and at the end I have two cards from the Wisdom and the Oracle cards. Gonna lay them out. Those are also ending the reading. And for those who are interested in the extended, to show more signs about divine timing, when a lot of things will take place, how things can move forward in the connection. But what I'm strongly getting is that with a lot of work together, that you guys can move forward out of the situation of missing each other, and where can you guys build a home. Okay, so remember, this is a general reading. Not all the messages will resonate, you guys. If you would like a private reading, information is below. And you can also see on the two spiritual sites that I work, guys, because that's what I do. And of course, I also give a healing from the distance. So those things, that's all that information is below. So let's see. Let's get into your reading. Let's see how this connection is. What is the connection now in the current situation? Remember, this might not even happen now. Maybe you've experienced it, or for some, it can come. Yes? So take whatever resonates, leave what doesn't. You know who you are and who the other person is. There will be moments that the energy that I feel, that I know it's for the sign of Libra, and I will say it. And at other moments, it can also be the energy of your person. Okay, guys? So what is the current situation and the connection? How are the fears? Okay. Universe is showing that the current situation is still, what's bothering you and your person is they're going away. For some of you, you're still going back and forth, seeing each other. You both live at a distance from each other in different countries. So you're still in that position that you still haven't found a way yet to find a place where you guys can both build your home together. So this is what the divine is also saying. What is needed is for you guys to kind of look at things. How do you guys want things to develop for this coming year? For example, this is what I'm really feeling. What plans will you guys make? So what I truly am feeling is that the divine is showing you that, you know what? You feel that you can't move past the situation, that you guys don't know yet, for a big majority of you, where you're going to live, where you're going to settle down. How is this relationship going to work? One person is embodying this energy, trying to have the strength, knowing what they want, and they deeply want this connection. They deeply want this love. So they have to have the strength to come together, stay with each other just for short periods of time, and then go back to their home base where they work. And they're just kind of like looking at the situation. You know what? I need to have the strength in this relationship. I have to be the stronger person. So both of you don't go in that energy of feeling too sad, missing each other too much. So one person is really trying to find the strength to be the pillar for both of you in this relationship. And I do feel it is a big message for a lot of you guys, Libras, your energy. The other person feels alone, especially at the moments when you guys are not together. Feeling insecure, unsure, wondering, yes, will the other person come back? How long can they take this traveling, moving forward? Can we move forward together? What can we do? How can we just find the stability? So yes, one person is really in their head, really worried, really more in the fears, in that kind of like low energy, like, is this going to move forward? Are we going to find a way? Are we going to find a new place? Are we both going to have a job? Are we both going to have the life that we want to? So, what is divine showing? The time is going to come for the ones that are willing to hold on in this relationship, in this connection, that you will move away from what you built, where you've lived, where you've built things up. For some of you, where you grew up, and you will move more into a new energy, working together, find a new place to build this connection, to also build a new home. But it does require strength, and it does require to not be too much, you know, in the headspace, to not think like, you know what is the other person doing when we're not together? Do they think of me? Do they love me? Will things move forward? I do feel for some of you, yes, you do have some factors that are in the way. And that means, like, for some of you, you can't find the job yet. For you guys to move, you don't know the place where you are. For others of you, yes, it also means that you have a family, you have kids to think about, and you're thinking like, okay, where can we start this new beginning? How do we involve the kids? So there's many factors that are coming that I do feel, but the person that's really stuck, really fearful, divine is really showing, try to move out of your head. Try to move out of your head to move forward. Beautiful. So, what are the challenges in this relationship? What do you guys need? And what I strongly do feel what the divine's saying is that you need courage. You really, really need courage. And what you mostly need is to stay in that loving space. Okay? To stay in this loving space, having the love for each other, having the passion for each other, embodying it, also like childlike, the moments that you guys are together, really enjoy each other. You know, focus more on the love, on giving each other the cups, on the moments that you guys are together, that you can do things together, than on the fears. Beautiful. So that is the challenge. The challenge is to embody that energy, for staying in that loving state, for focusing on the things that you do have together. Beautiful. So the challenge is for this person to stay in the Empress energy. You know, to have the faith, because this person is a very loving person. And it doesn't mean that it's a female, it can also be a male. Remember, these readings are not gender orientated. But staying in this loving energy, loving yourself, knowing if you want this connection, if you want it to grow, if you want it to move forward, you need to stay in this loving connection. And I do feel that that does resonate more with the energy of the person that has those fears. The challenges for the other person, what I'm feeling, they need to rest. They need to rest more. They need to actually try and not juggle too much, because I do feel this person is juggling, traveling, moving, seeing the other person, because for some of you, your other person does have kids, so it's not easier for them to jump a plane or to come and see you. So mostly it has to be the other way around. But the divine is also saying, do take a rest. Even though you go see your other person, you come back home, you're busy with work, busy doing a lot of things. You do need your time to rest. You do need your time to balance. So beautiful, guys. Challenge. universe. Yes? Stay in that loving energy with each other. Okay? That is very important. And that this person embodies the Empress energy. Have the faith that this love can grow. Okay? Even have the faith that your guides are helping you in this connection. And when it comes to the other person, you are rushing around a lot. You also need to find the time for yourself. You also need to rest. Because when you do that, then you guys both can stay more in this loving connection. Then there will be less arguments. Then there'll be less frustrations. And also will be less worries like, you know, what are we going to do? How are we going to move forward? What is now the plan? Okay? Now, what are the decisions? What are the decisions that need to be made for you guys to move forward? And also to find the place that you guys want to stay. Because I strongly do feel a lot of you have an idea, but you're hoping that your other person will also accept it, will also want the same. So that's what I strongly do feel. Divine is showing you at this moment, okay, the decision that you guys are going to make to move forward, the divine is helping you in the background. Action is required, and this is actually what is happening. But some things that you guys can't see is that certain steps, certain signs, certain messages are still unfolding. You're gonna slowly get piece by piece by piece, and then you guys are gonna know, okay, this is it. Okay, shall this be the place to stay? How are we gonna do about it? So a lot of healing is taking place, and this is what the divine is doing, so you guys can balance things out in this connection. And for many of you, what I do feel is that you do feel this is now the year to make these decisions. It's the year to make the decisions. How are we going to move forward? How are we going to move forward together? Where are we going to live? What are we going to do? And it's beautiful because one person is in this energy of, you know what? I know what I want, and I want my life with you. I'm at a position in my life. I'm working very hard. I want us to move forward, but I want us to find the place where we both feel comfortable, where we both feel this will feel home for you and your person. And also, for another majority of you, for those that your person has a family, you are really thinking to say like, okay, what can I do to make sure that I do move near my person, I still can do this good job that I'm having, and actually to be more of a family unit together. And that is beautiful, guys. And look what the other person is deciding. I want you. You are my 10 of Pentacles. I want the happy family with the kids, the dog. Look how beautiful it is, the happy family. But this also means the 10 of Pentacles is you want things to go so smooth. You want just that your person gets accepted by your family. And for some of you, that your person gets accepted by your children, your kids, and your ex, that you can have this new, beautiful beginning. So that's amazing, guys. So the universe is saying, what decisions do you guys need to make to move forward in this connection? Healing needs to take place, listening to your intuition and finding a way, looking from a distance, knowing what you want, and kind of like contemplating what the next steps are, and looking at making your decisions from a perspective of, you know what, I do want this 10 of Pentacles, I do want this completion, I do want this family, you know, that you're family together. So for some of you, that your person hasn't built a home yet, they do want to build a family with you. That's what I'm strongly feeling. And for others that do have kids, they do want you and your kids to get along and for you guys to be more of a strong bonded family. Beautiful. So what is the solution? What is the solution to move forward for both of you guys? What is the divine saying? Don't give up yet. Okay? Yes, it can be hard, but don't give up yet. Don't feel that, oh, it's getting hard. You know what? This is not going to work. I'm just going to move forward, but still like looking back at the past. One foot in the past, one, no. Don't do that. Don't give up. Because for many of you, this is a very important connection. And yes, it does feel difficult at sometimes. And it does feel that you both can't bear because the traveling and up and down. But for a lot of you, a big message of the divine is saying that this is a very deep, loving connection. And it's very important for both of you to come more in the energy, to not be willing to give up very fast. Because for, yes, some of you, you will regret it, that you're like, you know what, I know it was hard work, I know we're going up and down, traveling up and down, but I should have given it more time. So don't give up. This card is truly saying don't give up. One person is embodying this energy and they know what the solution is to actually simplify things. Look at things, know how this connection can grow, not to complicate things, to move forward. This is what they're finding out. Let's look at things in a simple, loving, young energy. Let's look at it. Let's look at it together. Let's find a way that we can do this. And this is very beautiful. It's actually looking with brand new eyes at this love connection. Wonderful, guys. And then the other person knows, you know what? I know how we can move forward, even though sometimes it's difficult. We're not together, but I'm giving my full cup of love in this situation. I know that as I give my love to the other person, I can also make them feel comfortable to know that, you know what, this is a real true connection and you guys can move forward together. Beautiful, guys. Look, divine is showing you a solution to move forward. Don't give up yet on this connection. For a lot of you, that's a message that I'm feeling. Just don't give up. It is a struggle, but there will be slow movement forward, but don't give up. Okay? Looking with new eyes, simplify things to work together to find a solution, and most important, give each other a full cup of love. Beautiful. So, what is the answer? What is the answer that the divine wants to give you guys? Libra, actually this is an overall challenging but very good energy. And as I'm feeling, it's like the head, no. Make movement forward with the heart. It's more better to go into your feelings, but your head, no. There's one person that I do feel there's too much in the head, and that is kind of like blocking the intuition in certain areas. So out of your head, that's most important. Okay, what's the answer from the divine for this connection? Not to rush forward, not to go too fast, because there's a lot of things that you guys have to look at. Okay, messages are still going to come, even when it comes to the place that you're living, even if it comes for changing jobs, finding the right place for you and your person, and for some of you, your person, and of course their kids or your kids, because I do feel for some of you, yes, your person had started a family with someone else, didn't work out, and they want to start with you. You know what your story is. Don't rush forward. Yes, don't rush forward. And you know why? Because this person's even saying, you know what, I want to move forward in this connection, but I know maybe sometimes it would be good to ask advice from somebody else. It would be good because you can see they know if you guys work together as a couple, and I do feel for many of you, you're a power couple, you work together. Sometimes when you don't even come out of a situation, you don't know what to do. It is also sometimes good to ask a good friend, a good family member from the distance to say, like, you know what, this is what we want to do. We're living at a distance. We've talked about it. What would you think, you know, as a person out of the relationship. So I do think that for some of you, yes, you are going to ask guidance from a close friend, close family member. So you don't make decisions out of that energy of feeling nervous, thinking, oh, I'm not sure if this is going to go anywhere. Do they love me? Is this real? Is this connection real? I strongly do feel that. And the answer from the last person is, you know what? I'm grounded. I know what I want. I'm the King of Wands. I know what I want. I want the family. I'm this good, loving partner. I want to be the provider. I want to move forward with my person. You've been working so hard on grounding yourself. And I do feel this is a big message for a lot of you guys, Libra, that you have been doing. The past years been really working on yourself, and you found out, you know what? It is time. I want to share my pentacles with someone. I want to build that beautiful family and that beautiful home. So look how beautiful this answer is, you guys. Don't rush forward. Yes, sometimes guidance will be required when sometimes you guys just feel it's just blurry, you don't know the answers yet. And of course the other person is just ready to move this forward, but also learning as the King of Wands that it has to be not too rushed. It has to be done with a plan, a wise plan. Okay, last two cards, Wisdom of the Oracle. Oops, there we go. Ah, beautiful, guys. And then we go to the extended. Okay. Ha! Getting the first card. What is important for a lot of you Libras? You need to recover. Okay? You need to find your balance in this connection. Don't take things slow. As I said, the traveling up and down, yes, is a lot. Is really a lot. But you need to recover. You need to recover. You need to charge your energy. Okay? Not juggle too much things. As you guys, of course, are thinkers, try at some moments not to think too much, not to overanalyze things too much. That's what I'm really feeling. So you need to recover. You need to get your balance. You know, after you see your person, you come back home, relax, go to the sauna. Just you need to let that energy flow. Beautiful. I've got the number 5 and I've got the number 2. And the number 5 is changes. Changes are coming, even changes that you can't see with you and your person to move forward. Beautiful. But changes are also required for yourself to release more the stress that you're having. And then as the number 2, lovely. Your connection deepens with you and your person. The divine is showing that even though with all the things that are happening around you guys, that you're not sure if you're going to find that stable place and home, things have a big chance of balancing out. But it does require a lot of work. The next card, glittering. All the things that you want, especially being, of course, the King of Wands, your completion. That is what is happening. It is moving forward. And the numbers for that is, of course, you are connecting even, you are growing personally, growing, developing. For some of you, spiritually also growing a lot. That's beautiful. So you're also kind of like learning to combine your logic with your heart space, and that is what is helping you to find the balance in this connection. Is beautiful because the number 6 next to it is actually balance, balancing the scales out for you and your person to move forward. Beautiful. Okay, for those who this resonated for and for those who are interested in the extended, click the link below. We're gonna see what other messages the divine is showing, things that you guys can't see yet that are going to develop, and see what divine timing will say about this connection to keep it moving forward, guys. Beautiful. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this reading, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.